think today I've had by what most people's standards they'd call a bit of a shit day. But as I was thinking on the way back from the gym about what to say at the start of this, I thought, who the fuck decides what a shit day is? I felt like I needed today to be a bit of like a bleh, just do whatever day, and I have had it. It's been great. Well, depending on what you mean by great, because my day started at 3 in the afternoon when I woke up, and then I had the previous night. I wasn't like sad. I just like just a lot of stuff going on, and none of it bad. Like everything of it, I can like cope with. The main thing that was sort of on my mind was if I'm okay with something and I want to like say tell my dad or my mom or my girlfriend about it, and they might not be okay with it. As in, say like I had like a bad thought, like this is completely not what is happening at all. But say someone just thought, oh, the other day I randomly thought, what would it feel like if I jumped off a bridge or something? That sounds suicidal to other people. And then like maybe like for yourself, you know that it wasn't like that at all. Again, it was a bit irrelevant. It's nothing like that at all with what's going on. But you don't want to tell someone that you care about, and then worry. And then I was thinking, okay, well, you can never really know what's going on inside someone else's head. So you just have to like take everything on trust. And there's like, I was like, there's a small like little, I had a bit of like an emotional moment. I filmed like a little video on my phone. I don't think that's ever seen the lights of day, because it's just unwatchable. But I thought it was interesting. Anyways, my day started at 3. I can lucid dream, and so I originally woke up about 8:30. Lucid dreaming, by the way, is when you're having a dream, but you're conscious enough that you can control what happens and make choices in the dream. It's not just like these things are appearing in front of you and you can't influence them in any way. You can kind of... I'm not very good at it. If I wanted to have a lightsaber fight with Darth Vader, I can't make that happen. But I'm at a point where, like, if I spawn into a dream, I can control stuff. So, I woke up at 8:30, and then I thought, I was like, oh, I don't really know what I need to do. And so I know that I'm okay where I'm at. There's nothing I need to do. I will just sort of sleep. I enjoy dreaming. So I went back to bed. I had like another dream, woke, because I was in like a semi-awake state already from having woken up. Went back to bed, dreamt, woke up, dreamt, woke up, blah, 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 until 3 o'clock. And at that point, I was just like, phew. I was in not like a depressed state, not like sad. Anything. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, ugh. I'm just like here, existing. There's nothing I would have wanted to do. There's nothing I did not want to. Wait, that's the same thing. Oh well. But yeah, I was just very happy where I was at, and maybe that's why like there's a quote about like comfort's the killer of something. But I was happy. And dreaming is a very cool thing because you can do like just tons of cool shit. That honestly, there have been days where the days felt more boring than having an awesome dream. But anyways, so then I was on my phone for a bit and I saw a quote by Jordan Peterson, and I really liked it. It landed. It was, you do hard things because they bring out the best in you. I was like, that's cool. I was like, lying here, the best isn't being brought out in me at all. And it's not to say I'm like, felt like a complete like, shit loser and stuff. I think I'm alright, but I was just happy just sort of lying there. And I was like, no, I've got to do something. And so then I was like, what do I do? Got out of bed, made myself a peanut butter and honey croissant. Those things bang, by the way. They're so good. And was like, I'll go out because I know that even if there's nothing I really want to do today, for the future, one of the things I do want is like a little microphone I can clip on. I have that. I don't have the correct cable converter because apparently it's for cameras and I've got it for a phone, and so I need one for a phone. It's like a TRS to TRSS converter or something. It's like a Rode thing. And I looked up where to get it from. It's like an hour, 20 minutes away, and I thought, oh, okay, I'll go there. And then that will like give me a nice bit of like pad into my day. We haven't got that because it's no mic. And yeah, it was because I couldn't pick it up at the store. So I was like, whatever. I just want to get out. So I went out, and on the bus down to where I was going, I was like, I don't really know what I want to do. There was a bit of me that was like, oh, but we should go to McDonald's. I do have McDonald's. I don't have a microphone, but I got 20 chicken nuggets with me. And yeah, so I was listening to a bunch of songs that had been played with the guitar and on the way there. And recently on Insta, I'd seen just tons of like little guitar clips. I thought, wow, it would be cool to play the guitar because I was like vibing with it. I was like, I need a place to sit and just sort of think through my thoughts. And so I'm sat at McDonald's, and I'm like trying to find out prices of guitars. And as soon as I realised they're going to cost more than like the 30 quid I've got on me, I was like, well, that's just not going to happen today. And also might be a bit of like a financial investment that I don't want to just make on a whim. And then I was like, why do I want to get a guitar? Probably because like I just needed something to do that day. It's like, but today can be the day I got a guitar. Not really, didn't have plans to like dedicate my life to the guitar, but it was just something to do. And yeah, I don't know if it was just the novelness of it, but I guess that's why I wanted it. And then I thought, okay, so there's nothing guitar specific about this. I just want something to do. It could have been, I want to get like a new bike or something. I do all these different things, and it just landed on guitar because I've been seeing a bunch of it on Instagram. And so then I was like, well, what can I do if I've just got time, which is all I've got recently? I just have time. The gym's close. I can just go to the gym. And it makes sense. Like, there's no reason not to. And if I'm looking for something that's just going to benefit me in the future, today I had no needs and wants, so I'll just use all of my time to benefit me in the future. When like tomorrow I wake up and think, I want to like something be really strong or something. I've got yesterday's gains to help me out. So I went to the gym, chucked the Smiths on, really solid, like a little workout. It was just very chest focused. And yeah, it more than anything, it was not like just a place of comfort, but nothing I was doing was bad for me. Like, even if I'd stayed in bed, I would have remained like neutral. It's not like I'm going out and thinking, I need something, I'm just going to drink a bunch or I'm going to like smoke. Like, no, I would have just stayed neutral. Maybe because of like inflation, everybody else doing like little bits more, maybe I would have actually declined in real time or something, but relative to everyone else. But yeah, this way it's like I knew going to the gym, it's not going to be bad for me, and it actually is going to be good. Even if it's like just maybe 0.25 of a kilogram, I can now bench more. But it's a great workout. There was like I chucked like 90 on the bar and just sort of kept benching that. And really, there was a point where I first benched 90 a couple months ago where I'd done 80 the week before, and it was the worst feeling I've ever felt pushing like that hard. It was like a new just realm of neural drive that I was like so not used to, but I did get it. And I kind of came up against something similar, I think, today. It's very easy to maybe just put what happened a few months ago on a pedestal and think that was like pure pain. It might have actually not been that bad compared to what I'm doing now, but in my mind it is. I put the squat racks up after repping it out like a bit, and then I just kind of lay there, and it was just like, it's like 7-second reps. Like it was good. It was really good. Then I slowly moved up weight a little bit, did some isometric holds and stuff. All good stuff. I remember. So sorry. One of the things I'm gonna have to do to just bring the best out of me is set like routines and stuff. So I'll need to. I've got so much stuff over like the next few months that I just need to sort out in terms of my school stuff. I just like need to get a life together, and I'm not worried about it. Like it will happen somehow. But yeah, and one of the things I want to do for that is there's a Gymshark thing going on where they do. I think it's like called Gymshark 66, and you do whatever. So I need to like make an Instagram or whatever for that, and all like fancy schmanchiness. And I thought I think I'd be okay at it. I might stand a decent chance. But I remember in the gym, Smith's blaring in my ears, looking up, and I see a dude in a Santa hat, around maybe the same age, it'd be a lot like bulkier, in a good way, of course. And he's set up with like a little camera stand and a camera. And I tried filming a video yesterday in the gym. It's awful because the air ventilation thing's just so loud, and I didn't have like a noise cancelling thing or whatever, and it's just unwatchable. But one of the things I did was like tape in my phone to a bench. Just so it would stay up at a good angle. And I remember like looking at this guy and thinking like, fuck, like are you doing like the Gymshark like 66 thing as well? And in that moment, not like a bad way, I was like, this guy, this part of me that kind of wants to do this, there's the same bit of him there. And nothing bad. It's just an observation. I'm not like trying to be special or anything. It's just like weird if this is another like there's a little bit of me there, which is nice. Like everyone in that gym, I kind of realised nobody's in there really doing you can't really be doing a bad thing in a gym. Nobody's like vaping, nobody's like everyone's there just getting a little bit better, and it's like a nice feeling of something, wow, this is my clan or something, I don't know. And there's nothing like specific to the gym which make my clan. But anyway, after I did tons of bench stuff, I was like, I'll do a bit of upper chest. And then, got onto a bench. Some like 16-year-old, like, the kid looked younger than me, walks past with 42 kg, puts it down, picks up the 46s. I'm very like, I'm strong compared to like a lot of my friends. And so I understand this is champagne problems, but it was just weird being in the other person's shoes. And because this kid walked past, I was like, fucking hell, please say he is doing rows. He's doing incline bench. I'm like, what? And I'm sat there with like 30s that I'm pretty comfortable with. And I just thought, wow, like, and I had to catch myself and just kind of, good for him. Because it actually is. Like, I don't know. Everyone's there just going for the... It's nice. It was a nice little experience. Came out of the gym and I thought, well, if not for anything else in my... Currently, like, I don't think I've even been awake for 3 hours. But I'm here now. Like, I've gone to the gym and now I've got, like, that's what matters to me. I've got little bits for tomorrow. I know later today I'll do like a tiny bit of Polish, maybe like a little bit of like thinking to like maths and stuff. And it's all little bits. It doesn't have to be. It's just steps in the right direction as opposed to steps back. And I came out of the gym and it's like, well, I want McDonald's. Not like I just really wanted it. It's like a comfy sort of thing. Went in, got my 20 chicken nuggets, went out. And I'm walking down, and Ed Sheeran's carried the way back. Smith's Ed Sheeran on the way back. And we get to my bus stop. Bus is 13 minutes. Again, some would consider a shit day. It's just what it is. So I just walked down to the next bus stop. On the way, oh my God, thrown out of like a window, there is a chair in 2 pieces, a gaming chair. I reassemble the chair. and now I'm just spinning around, chicken nuggeting, and watching like traffic go by. And I know there's a lovely little moment of. That's when I realised, besides what a shit day is, like, I've had a good day. I've learnt little things from it. The other day, I had I tried to record a video in the gym, went awfully, but now I know. Like, I'm always learning these little things, and there are no bad days. There are no bad days. Yeah, and so and it was at that point actually I was like, I wonder randomly like how stuff on YouTube's been doing. The other day I was with my mate, and I was talking to him about it, and there was like a little trap I can see how you fall into of because I did the marathon video. It did actually like really well compared to my other stuff, and there was a bit of me thinking, wow, like that's a good video because of the metrics and stuff, but it's not. I've enjoyed making every little video because it's just like a little bit of my consciousness chucked in, and all these different things. And whatever does well, like, is kind of irrelevant. I'm happy, and I don't know if I'd watch all of these. They'll get better with time as I learn to speak better, to get a better mic, and maybe move out of a shed. But I know they're nice to do, and I shouldn't be thinking, and I didn't, but I just made sure that I didn't think this video is better than the other ones. It's just all different things. But that was nice, sitting there in my little spinny chair with the occasional person walking past and doubling back as I rotated around to meet them. And I was like, oh shit, that's done like well. That's good. And I'm glad it helped a few people out. What's it? Yeah, then I got on the bus to go back home, and yeah, I'm literally here now. There wasn't really like a specific reason to make the video, but I just thought that actually no, there was, because I want to help people out. If you have a shit day, even if maybe I'd woken up saying, "Fuck, it's 3," or like, yeah, stay neutral at the bare minimum. Don't. It's easy in the moment to be incredibly self-destructive, and I can get so not like. Not now, I think, but in the past, I've been in bad places, like mentally, and nothing I couldn't have like dealt with. But as I've understood more and more about like psychology and things, it's really easy to seize in the moment on, fuck me, just I'm such an idiot, and yeah. Don't. That's like, that isn't, you're not thinking that. That's like a little manifestation of, I don't know, just feeling a bit shit and like you can't do anything. But the thing you can control is yourself. And so you think, well, if to get the little control kick, you think, oh, fuck me, I hate this guy, he's not doing anything, so let me like just do tons of bad stuff for me. And that's all it is. It's not that you like hate yourself or whatever, it's just a control urge. And yeah, the nice thing is, if it's a lot easier to stay neutral. If like if you can't sleep easily, it might be a bit difficult if you just want to stay neutral to just kind of sit, because you want to do something. And then if like the effort of doing push-ups might be too much, it's a lot easier to then think, well, the effort of eating tons and tons of ice cream isn't, so that gives me control there. But no, I was very fortunate today that I could just sleep until I thought, let's fucking do something. But yeah, I need to make an Instagram for the Gymshark thing. I need to, and that thing is all about how the gym and stuff, whatever, can like improve your life. But actually, I think it's just about like how habits can improve your life or something. But it's really positive. It's great like marketing for them, of course, but it's also good because it's actually good for the other people. And that's why I don't want to like chuck a bunch of bullshit on here. It would help a lot with like my retention, I think, if I posted like, I don't know, an overlay of a Clash video on this, because I love fucking Clash. Actually, I did. The game's fallen off a bit. Supercell, what have you done now? But it's like bad for your attention span. And so even though it's probably a lot more like unlistenable to now, hopefully it's like helpful. What should I say? Oh yeah, it's good marketing for them, but also good. It's just a good thing to do. So it's a win-win. And I think if I sort of agree to hold myself to like that sort of standard, and this is kind of what I've done with the video, it's kind of what I've done with the gym. Instead of staying neutral, I'm still taking like a little step forward each day. I think that'll be good for me. Then I've got a bunch of school stuff to sort out. I've got a bunch of business stuff to sort out. I've got a bunch of like to sort out. But it's all good, and I'm having a great time doing it. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Well, actually, I will try and think of an impression to do, because it's been mentioned to me, and I should have thought of this beforehand, so I don't have to come up with one on the spot. Who's a good person to do? The retention's falling off right now. I'll be with you in a sec. I've just tried it. It's a bit shit, but we'll give it a go. Taking the scarf off to see if that helped free up my voice box. It did not. It's still going to be awful. Boris Johnson. It's actually pretty close to my normal voice, so. Beautiful blue passports. Vegan sausage roll. I have no idea how that sounds. I hope you have a good evening. Goodbye.